So as I mentioned, the wishes are short-term goals that you get as a player. And they're based on who you are and what's going on around you. So we can take a look at this character here. His name is Styles. Because he loves the outdoors, and he happens to be near one of these ponds, he has this wish. He wants to go fishing. So if I tell him to go fish, he'll put down his guitar, and that's one way that I can kind of keep him happy. And really, the goal in life is to help your Sims get what they want and to keep their mood high. And if you do that, over time, you'll earn lifetime achievement points that you can spend on these special rewards. So you can see I just got some more points. And let's take a look at what those rewards are. There we go. So ultimately, as you earn points, you get to buy these rewards that change your character. You get things like a steel bladder, which make it so that you never have to pee. You can become a professional slacker, so that you never have to go to work, but you get credit for it. You can make it so you never have to take a bath again. Fertility treatment if you want to have lots of kids. And some of the more expensive ones, I actually own the teleportation pad and this thing, which is really fun. I'm kind of a deviant player, so I like to mess with the other Sims a little bit. And there's this feature called Mood Modifier, and you can use it to zap the other Sims and change their mood. So I'm going to actually use it on this guy here. So he's going to sneak up. So this is kind of a mean thing to do, but I think that he's sort of a mean player. Obviously not very sneaky though. So if there wasn't a bug, he would have just turned naked and been totally embarrassed by what I just did to him. Alright. And now he's very angry with him. So that's really how the core of the game is that you design your Sim, and they have wishes in life, and then you're kind of fulfilling. Okay. So who has not? Okay. All right. So I'm just going to start with the basics. For starters, some of the interfaces you'll see we're still developing them. We're just wrapping them up. So you might see things that look out of place because they are. If it looks good, then you can. So the way you build in The Sims is that basically you can lay out wall sections like so, and then you can lay out floor sections in the same way. You sort of lay out the walls and floors of your house and you stack them on top of each other. Now The Sims 3 really kind of expands on that by giving players some new tools that they can use to build homes and some really powerful customization features that I think are totally unprecedented in games. So, really, quickly from sort of the very simple to the more impressive, players can now drag walls around, kind of like drawing a box in a painting program. In the past, they had to draw the sections out like lines. So it really becomes much easier to make quick changes to your household. The other thing that we have in Sims 3 is we have this feature called Create a Style. And our vision when we set out to make the game was to give every player the same kind of creative ability that the artists on the team have to customize their game. So on the team, we can change the color or texture of anything. And as you guys know, there's a huge community of Sims fans who basically create custom content and share it with each other. But they're all doing that using tools outside of the game. So the average Sims player isn't making custom content. There's just a small percentage of the community that's fueling the phenomenon. And the phenomenon is huge. There are 4 million unique visitors to the Sims2.com every month, and they're mostly just there to download content. So what we're doing now is we're saying, hey, everybody who plays The Sims 3 can customize content in the game. So I'm just going to give you a quick example of how this feature works, and then I'll show you how it applies to everything in the game. So, looking at some furniture. Everybody wants to have cool furniture in their house. You're going to have to excuse my taste as I go through this demo because I definitely don't have good taste. So let's say that I have this furniture set, and I have marble on the table, and I have checkers on the chair. But I really want the chair to match the table. So in this interface, I can take this pattern, and I can drag it over the table, and then I get to choose which material I want to replace with it. So I can see that this is marble and wood, so I want to replace the marble. All right, sweet. We got a cool style. But let's pretend that I really want to change the colors and checkerboard pattern. I can sort of drag around this marker, and then let's say I want to make it red and white. All right, so now I have this really beautiful red and white checker pattern. And then I can take this whole set of materials and I can just sort of tear it off like so. And I can apply that to anything else. So I can put it back on the chairs. Or if I want to, put it on the refrigerator. That's stylish. Let's see. Coffee maker. Cabinets. And TV burner. But I can even, let's find the family car. Wow.
Wow.
All right, so that's beautiful, right? Yes, absolutely. You can do that on the floors, the walls, just about every object. And later on I'll show you how you can do that with clothing, makeup, hair. So all of these things that I'm creating, it's not just for me. I can also share it with the world. So if I want to, I can take this checker car that I made, and I can call it, all right. And I can post that to the internet. So now, now that car is ready to upload online. And if I'm a member of thesims3.com, that car is going to be on my player page, and everybody who's my friend or everybody who subscribes to my content will get a notice that I just created a new car and put it online. So that's just a quick tour of how you can customize content. Really, you know, like I said, what we want to do is we want to make it so that everybody can change the game graphically like we can on the game team.
Can you share a sim?
Yes, yeah, you can share everything in the game that you create. You can share.
So your deviant mad scientist could
Exactly.
pop up in my game.
I could upload them to my website. You could download them into your game and play with them. And I'll show you how to do that later. I can share everything from this checker pattern to the whole house, including the characters within. So it's all from the smallest thing to the biggest thing. It's all shared.
What's the maximum floors you get stuck on each other?
There are 4 floors.